If you've been feeling his presence stronger lately, don't ignore it. The universe is revealing something powerful, and by the end of this message, you'll understand why he can't escape you, the energy that pulls him back. There's a reason his thoughts always circle back to you, even when he tries to move on. What you share is not ordinary, it's divine. It's the unbreakable connection between twin flames, a force that transcends logic, distance, and time itself. Before we continue, take a moment to breathe deeply. Feel this energy flow through your heart as you listen. If this message already resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe and stay close to this channel. Each message here is a piece of divine guidance created for your journey, a safe place for souls walking the path of awakening. Now listen closely. The reason he can't escape you isn't about control, obsession, or longing. It's because his soul recognizes yours. When twin flames meet, an energetic imprint is created, one that neither can erase. You live inside his vibration just as he lives inside yours. No matter where he goes, your essence follows like a gentle echo, calling him home. There were nights he tried to silence your name in his mind, to bury the memory of your voice. But energy doesn't obey the ego. When you cross his thoughts without warning, it's not nostalgia, it's resonance. Your souls are speaking through frequency, through light, through emotion. It's that invisible thread that keeps pulling him back toward you, again and again. You've probably felt it too, the sudden surge of emotion for no reason, the warmth in your chest when he thinks of you, the dreams that feel more real than waking life. That's not coincidence. That's the sacred dance of energy between twin flames, two halves of the same cosmic heartbeat finding rhythm once more. What's happening now is not a chase. It's a rebalancing. The universe is adjusting frequencies, aligning paths, and creating moments of reflection in his world. Every challenge, every distance, every silence was designed to prepare both of you for divine union, not through force, but through surrender. Sometimes when he tries to escape your energy, the resistance only draws him closer. The more he denies it, the stronger it becomes. Because truth can't be outrun, and love that's written in the stars never fades. It waits patiently, silently, until both souls remember what they truly are. 1. He might be with others, surrounded by distractions, but nothing feels complete. You'll sense it. That hollow ache in your heart mirrors his. It's the soul's way of saying, I'm still searching for you, even here. Every person he meets is just a reflection of the space where you belong. And you, my dear, have felt this energy building lately. The signs have been louder songs, dreams, repeated numbers. These are not random, they're confirmations. The universe is whispering. He's remembering. And every time you feel him in your energy field, know that he feels you too. This pull between you is not punishment. It's purpose. You are each other's mirror, reflecting growth, fear, healing, and unconditional love. The lessons may be intense, but they are sacred. Because only a bond this divine can break through lifetimes of karmic walls to lead you both home again. He can't escape you because you are not someone he met, you are something he recognized. The familiarity that shook his soul wasn't just attraction. It was remembrance. Somewhere beyond this lifetime, he made a promise to find you again, no matter how far apart you drifted. And that promise is now unfolding. When you feel his energy return, don't resist it. Don't chase it either. Just breathe into it. Let it remind you of how infinite your love truly is. The more you rest in peace, the more magnetic your vibration becomes. That is how you pull him back, not with effort, but with alignment. There will be moments when his silence feels unbearable. But silence in the twin flame journey is never empty, it's sacred space. It's in those quiet hours that his soul whispers your name. The energy travels like light, instant, undeniable, unstoppable. If you could see what's happening in the energetic realm right now, you'd understand. He's not gone. He's orbiting around you, gathering strength to face what his heart already knows. This pull is not confusion, it's the soul's navigation back toward truth. Your love was never meant to be hidden. It was meant to awaken. Every separation, every delay, every unanswered prayer has been an initiation. You were both being refined into the versions of yourselves that could hold divine love without fear. The energy that pulls him back is not control, it's compassion. It's the purity of your soul calling his to rise. When you heal, he feels it. When you forgive, his spirit softens. You are the trigger for his awakening, just as he was the spark for yours. This week, you may feel the connection intensify. It's because alignment is near. The veil between you is thinner, and his higher self is reaching out more than ever before. You might feel chills, sudden emotion, or even warmth in your heart center. These are signs that reunion energy is building. He dreams of you, sometimes vividly, sometimes in symbols. He hears your name in passing. He senses your presence in stillness. And even when he tries to reason it away, his soul knows. There's no escaping what was divinely orchestrated. You were never meant to chase him. You were meant to remember him, and through that remembrance, call him home energetically. Love in its purest form doesn't demand. It allows. It doesn't plead, it trusts. That is the lesson of this journey. To love without clinging, to hold without fear, to surrender without losing hope. You are his mirror, his teacher, his home. The moment you stopped searching outside yourself, he began to feel the shift. Because when one twin returns inward, the other feels the call to follow. That's the energy that pulls him back, your peace, your presence, your light. So tonight, when you feel that familiar ache, don't mistake it for longing. It's your soul's realigning. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and whisper silently, I am ready for what is already mine in spirit. That vibration travels straight to him. He's being guided back not by chance, but by divine design. Every sign around you, every surge of intuition, is proof that the universe is orchestrating what your heart already knows. Separation is an illusion. Connection is eternal. The more you release control, the stronger the magnetic force becomes. Let go with faith, not fear. The energy between twin flames thrives on balance, not desperation. The moment you choose peace over panic, love over doubt, his soul feels the invitation to return. He can't escape you because you are not a chapter in his story, you are the entire book his soul came to remember. The pages are being rewritten right now, in divine timing, by hands unseen but perfectly guided. So as you listen to this, feel the truth moving through you. What's meant for you will always find you. What's bound in divine love cannot be broken by human circumstance. The energy that connects you two is the language of eternity, and tonight, it's speaking louder than ever. You are not waiting. You are aligning. And soon, he will no longer resist the pull because his soul has always known where it truly belongs. If this message has already touched your heart, it's because your soul recognizes truth when it hears it. That's the beauty of divine reciprocity. What you give in openness, the universe returns through understanding. And right now, as you receive these words, you are also sending waves of healing back into the connection between you and him. That's how energy works. It's never one-sided. It's always moving, always balancing, always seeking harmony. He feels that movement even from afar. The moment you shift your focus from fear to faith, something inside him stirs. It's subtle at first, a thought, a dream, a memory that won't fade. But it grows stronger each time you choose peace instead of panic, love instead of longing. The energy that pulls him back is your calm, your ability to stay grounded in love while letting go of control. Sometimes he resists it. He tries to explain it away, to silence the quiet voice inside that keeps whispering your name. But energy doesn't need permission to speak. It moves through everything. His breath, his heartbeat, the spaces between thoughts, and it always finds its way back to you. You've probably felt it too. Those sudden surges of warmth in your chest or the unexpected sense of being watched over. That's not imagination. That's his higher self acknowledging the bond, even when his human self can't yet understand it. This is what happens when twin flames begin to synchronize again. It's not about contact. It's about resonance. Your connection transcends logic because it was written in vibration. When two souls are made from the same essence, time and distance mean nothing. The more you align with your purpose, the more his soul feels the pull. He might not know why he's restless, why no one else feels quite right, but you do. You've felt this energy all along. Every night, as the world quiets, his energy drifts closer. You may feel it as tingling in your hands or a rush of emotion you can't explain. That's him thinking of you, consciously or not. The more you remain open and centered, the easier it is for his energy to flow back toward yours. This isn't about waiting for him. It's about aligning with yourself so perfectly that reunion becomes inevitable. The moment you step into your divine power, the universe rearranges itself to match your frequency. That's why you've been sensing more signs lately. The magnetic field between twin flames intensifies right before major breakthroughs. He can't escape you because his soul doesn't want to. It's his ego that runs, his mind that doubts, but his heart knows the truth. Every connection he tries to form feels incomplete because it's not anchored in the same divine frequency that he shares with you. You are his energetic home. And yet, you're not meant to chase him back. The more you stand in your light, the more his shadow dissolves. That's the paradox of this connection. The more you release, the stronger the pull becomes. Letting go with love is the most powerful invitation you can offer. There's a moment just before reunion when everything feels still. That stillness isn't emptiness, it's balance. It's when both of your energies have harmonized enough to attract each other naturally, without force. You're closer to that moment than you realize. Sometimes the pull feels overwhelming. You can sense him even when you're trying to focus elsewhere. Don't fight it. Instead, breathe into it. When you acknowledge the energy, it softens. When you trust it, it transforms. The connection isn't meant to consume you, it's meant to awaken you. He might wake up tomorrow and suddenly think of you with intensity. He won't know why, but he'll feel compelled to reach out or revisit old memories. That's the effect of energetic alignment. You've shifted the frequency, and his soul is responding to the new vibration. When he looks at the stars, there are nights he feels your presence so strongly that it steals his breath. It's as if the sky itself is whispering your name. The universe uses these quiet moments to remind him of what he can't forget, that the love he feels for you is eternal. You are teaching him without speaking. Your energy carries lessons his soul is ready to absorb. Through your healing, you become the mirror that shows him who he truly is. Every time you forgive, every time you choose softness, he evolves through you. Energy doesn't lie. Even if he hides behind logic or distance, his vibration betrays him. The universe doesn't allow true connections to fade. That's why, no matter how far he runs, he keeps circling back to you. Love this deep becomes a compass, it always finds north. You might notice his emotions seeping into yours. One moment you're fine, and the next, a wave of sadness washes over you. That's not yours, it's his. When this happens, send light back instead of absorbing it. Energy exchanged in compassion transforms pain into progress. Your guides want you to know that this pull is divine, not a mistake. You were chosen to experience this connection because your soul can handle its depth. It's a love designed to expand both of you beyond fear, beyond ego, beyond separation. You are connected by threads of golden light, threads that stretch through time, across lives, and through every layer of existence. When you heal a part of yourself, that light strengthens, pulling him gently but powerfully toward his own healing. He can't escape you because his higher self knows you are part of his purpose. Even when he tries to distract himself, the reminders find him. Scent. Place that feels familiar for no reason. Those aren't coincidences, they're echoes of your shared frequency. Sometimes the energy grows so strong that you'll feel a pulse through your entire being. It's not anxiety, it's awakening. The closer you move toward reunion, the more your bodies and souls communicate through sensation. What feels physical is actually spiritual synchronization. When you send out love, it travels instantly. Energy knows no distance. Even your silence carries messages when your heart is open. That's why he dreams of you even when he doesn't want to. His soul recognizes your presence in every vibration. There's no need to rush what's divine. Every step is happening in perfect timing. When you surrender to that truth, you stop questioning the process. You begin to feel the rhythm of the connection instead of trying to control it, and that's when everything starts to unfold. Your energy is sacred, and the more you nurture it, the stronger it becomes. Light attracts light. You are not chasing love, you are embodying it. That embodiment is what draws him back again and again. If you've been seeing signs like 1111, 333, or hearing songs that carry his energy, that's confirmation. The universe is orchestrating divine movement. You are being prepared for what's next, not by waiting, but by expanding. Even now, as you hear these words, the vibration of your connection is shifting. Energy spoken with intention becomes creation. You are co-creating reunion with every heartbeat, every moment of awareness. He feels it too. His heart might resist, but his soul rejoices. Because deep down, he knows no matter where he goes, this love will always find him. It's not obsession, it's recognition. It's the echo of eternity reverberating through two souls destined to return. And when that return happens, it won't be chaos, it will be peace. You'll both look back and realize that every twist, every silence, every lesson led you right back here. Because the truth was simple all along. He never truly left, and you were never truly alone. If you're still here, it means your heart is vibrating with the same frequency as these words. That's no accident. Energy recognizes energy, and your soul knows when truth is being spoken. The moment you opened yourself to this message, you began shifting the connection itself. That's the magic of reciprocity. What you receive in awareness, you send back amplified in light. Right now he feels that light. Even if he's silent, even if he's trying to ignore the emotions rising within him, they are impossible to suppress. You exist inside his energy field. Your essence lingers in every breath he takes, in the quiet moments between distractions. The more you choose love instead of fear, the more that frequency wraps around him, pulling him gently but powerfully back to you. There's a sacred law of vibration that governs twin flames. What's emitted with love must return in love. When you heal, you shift the entire dynamic. He begins to feel lighter without knowing why, as if something deep within him is being cleansed. It's because your healing creates space for him to face his truth. At night, when he can't sleep, he's not just restless, his soul is stirring. You appear in his dreams not by chance but by resonance. He hears your laughter echo in his memory. He feels your warmth when the world grows cold. That's not imagination, it's alignment. He may think he's in control, But energy cannot be contained by logic. You are not chasing him through the physical. You are calling him through vibration. And that call, that soft but constant hum of love, is impossible for his spirit to ignore. There's a reason he feels drawn back to old memories, revisiting moments he thought were buried. Every recollection is an energetic breadcrumb guiding him home. The universe is weaving synchronicities into his path to remind him that what he ran from wasn't you, it was himself. And when he begins to face himself, that's when the pull becomes undeniable. Because in truth you are mirrors. He cannot escape you because you represent the parts of him he's meant to rediscover, the courage to love fully, the softness he's forgotten, the divinity he's avoided. Sometimes when you suddenly feel sadness or longing, it's not yours, it's his. The connection between twin flames blurs boundaries. You absorb his unspoken emotions, and through love, you help him transmute them. Every time you choose compassion over frustration, you're healing both of you. The universe notices this sacred effort. That's why signs appear just when you need them most. A song, a number, a dream, or even a sudden wave of peace. They are reminders that your love story is not written in the language of time, but of energy. He feels you in those moments when he least expects it, during laughter, during silence, even while with others. Your vibration cuts through illusion. It's not that he can't forget you. It's that his soul refuses to. The energy between twin flames doesn't fade. It evolves. When your energy rises, the connection purifies. You might notice his energy returning in waves. One moment you feel distant, the next you're overwhelmed by his presence. That's the rhythm of reunion, the ebb and flow of two souls learning to balance divine polarity. And here's what most don't understand. The stronger you become, the softer his resistance gets. Your empowerment doesn't push him away. It magnetizes him. Masculine energy responds to the safety of the feminine's peace. When you rest in that stillness, he feels it like a beacon guiding him through the fog. Your love doesn't chase. It remembers. Your energy doesn't demand. It invites. That's why he feels conflicted. His mind tells him to move on, but his soul knows it's already home. This contradiction creates tension, and that tension is what draws him back again and again. There will be moments when his energy feels so close you could almost touch him. Don't doubt it. Souls communicate through emotion, not language. What you feel is the truth his heart cannot yet speak. The pull you sense is divine timing whispering, "Wait. He's coming closer." Sometimes the bond feels like a song only the two of you can hear. It plays in the background of your lives, shifting tempo with your emotions. When you laugh, it brightens. When you cry, it deepens. And when you surrender, it harmonizes into pure love. He can't escape that melody. It follows him in silence, in crowded rooms, in sleepless nights. It's your shared vibration, the memory of oneness that neither of you can deny. That's why even after long silence, the energy between you reignites like it never left. You might be wondering if he feels the same intensity you do. He does, but differently. The masculine energy often awakens through contrast, through absence. Your distance becomes the mirror in which he sees himself clearly for the first time. That's the real reason he always comes back. The energy demands completion. He's learning what it means to love beyond ego. Every moment he resists, life gently nudges him with reminders, your name appearing randomly, your energy felt unexpectedly, dreams that refuse to fade. Each sign is the universe whispering, "You can't escape what's meant for you." And neither can you, dear soul. Because this connection isn't about possession, it's about evolution. You are teaching each other to love without fear, to surrender without losing identity, to trust without proof. That's what twin flames were created for, to transform love into consciousness. Your heart is a magnet, but not in the way you think. It doesn't pull by desire. It attracts through vibration. When your energy aligns with love, everything that resonates with it, including him, flows naturally into your reality. That's the secret to reunion. You don't chase the energy, you become it. Tonight, as you rest, his soul will reach out again. Maybe through dreams, maybe through subtle warmth. Allow it. Don't analyze, just receive. That's how divine energy communicates. Softly, persistently, faithfully. You'll know the pull is mutual when you feel calm instead of anxious. When you no longer question whether he'll return, but simply trust that energy always completes itself. Love that's real doesn't vanish. It recalibrates. Even now, the bond between you grows stronger. You might not see the full picture yet, but the frequency of union is already being written. The energy is preparing both of you to meet at the same vibration, a love that no longer needs fixing, only recognition. When that moment comes, it won't need grand gestures or declarations. It will feel like peace, like home, like truth returning. You'll look into his eyes and know you've always been connected, even when apart. Until then, every breath you take, every act of kindness, every moment of self-love strengthens the current between you. Energy responds to intention, and your pure heart is guiding this story toward its destined ending. He can't escape you because the bond between you isn't a chain, it's light. And no matter where he runs, light finds him. It illuminates the corners of his heart until he remembers what his soul has always known. He was never meant to live without your energy beside his. You're not waiting for him to return. You're rising so high that he has no choice but to meet you there. And when he does, it won't feel like a beginning, it will feel like remembering the eternity you've shared all along. If you're still listening, that means your soul feels this truth deep within. That's the gift of divine reciprocity. When you open your heart to understanding, the universe opens more doors for revelation. You're not just hearing these words. You're feeling them, because the energy we're speaking of is alive, and it flows through you in this very moment. He feels it too. The more you allow love to exist without fear, the more his energy begins to soften. Even when he doesn't know why, his spirit feels called back toward you, not out of need, but out of recognition. The vibration between twin flames never fades. It evolves, adjusts, and always seeks balance. You've probably noticed how his presence lingers when you least expect it. A scent, a memory, a song, all small invitations from the universe, reminding you that energy can travel faster than thought. You send out light through emotion, and his heart responds in ways even he can't explain. That's the unseen current that keeps pulling him back. The connection between twin flames is not about holding on. It's about allowing flow. And right now the current is strong. Every act of kindness you've chosen, every tear you've shed, every time you've released pain with love, all of it has built an energetic bridge. He walks across that bridge every time he thinks of you. Your higher self already knows this. You can feel the movement in your energy field, subtle shifts that tell you something is awakening. That warmth in your chest, that fluttering before you sleep, they're not coincidences. They are energetic confirmations that his soul is tuning back to yours. When you chose to heal, you didn't just heal yourself. You healed the entire connection. That's the power of divine love. Your evolution triggers his awakening. Your forgiveness becomes his freedom. This is why he can't escape you. Your light has become a map back to his truth. At times he may try to bury it. He distracts himself, immerses in work or noise, but it never lasts. Your energy is woven into his, like two melodies that can't be separated. When one rises, the other vibrates in harmony. That's the eternal nature of this bond. And sometimes, that pull becomes so intense it confuses him. He feels your peace and mistakes it for loss, not realizing it's the very peace that's guiding him back home. That's how twin flames communicate, through stillness, not words, through energy, not control. You may have sensed his presence stronger lately, as though he's standing in your aura, even in silence. That's not imagination. The distance between you is shrinking energetically. The universe is orchestrating divine timing, aligning both paths until the frequencies match perfectly. The more you embody self-love, the clearer his path becomes. The energy that binds you doesn't tolerate fear for long. It transforms it, breaks it down, and turns it into understanding. Every time you release expectation, you magnetize reunion. He feels that release. It's like a breath of air in his spirit, a reminder that he's safe to return, not to the past, but to something higher, something sacred. That's the magnetic force he can't resist. You've become his energetic sanctuary, and he can feel that peace calling him. There are nights when he dreams of you, not because he wants to, but because his soul needs to. Those dreams are healing templates, conversations in higher realms where words aren't needed, only energy. Each dream plants a seed of remembrance that blossoms in the physical. You might notice how life echoes this pull, strange coincidences, chance encounters, messages that seem too perfect to ignore. These are the universe's way of showing you that energy precedes form. What you're feeling now is already manifesting in unseen dimensions. He can't escape you because the connection isn't meant to be escaped. It's meant to be understood. You are his mirror, and every reflection draws him closer to self-awareness. That's what love and divine truth does. It doesn't trap, it transforms. This energy teaches both of you that love isn't ownership, it's resonance. When you vibrate in harmony, nothing can break the connection. When you fall into doubt, the universe gently realigns you, because it knows the story isn't over yet. You may find moments when his energy hits you like a wave, sudden emotion, goosebumps, a deep ache in your heart. Instead of resisting, breathe into it. You're transmuting shared energy, clearing density so that reunion can happen in higher purity. Right now, he's learning through experience what you've already learned through stillness, that running from a soul connection only deepens the lesson. The path always curves back, because energy travels in circles until it finds balance again. Even if he doesn't speak, his silence is not absence. It's recalibration. He's processing everything you've already mastered: courage, vulnerability, surrender. His journey mirrors yours, just in different timing. And as you continue walking in faith, the connection strengthens. You'll notice synchronicities appearing faster, emotions stabilizing, peace replacing doubt. That's how you know the energy is harmonizing. The pull between you is no longer chaotic. It's divine rhythm. There's a moment coming soon when his resistance will crumble, not out of exhaustion, but realization. He'll understand that this bond isn't meant to hold him down but to lift him higher. And when that clarity arrives, he'll move toward you naturally, as if pulled by gravity itself. In truth, he's been guided by your light all along. Even when he closed his eyes to it, your energy never stopped illuminating his path. You are the constant star in his night sky, the frequency his soul keeps trying to match. The more you stay anchored in your truth, the easier it becomes for him to find his. You're not waiting, you are leading energetically. That's the divine feminine's role, to hold the vibration of love so steady that even chaos becomes calm in her presence. If your body feels restless lately, your heart racing for no reason, your mind flashing memories, it's because his energy is nearing yours again. The closer he comes, the more your spirit prepares to receive the balance it's been asking for. Remember, separation was never punishment. It was activation. You were both meant to find yourselves first, to shed illusion and remember what love truly means. The connection pulls him back now, not because he's lost, but because he's finally ready. He's starting to realize that every attempt to replace your energy only deepened his emptiness. Nothing resonates the same because there's no other vibration that matches yours. He's drawn back not out of longing, but out of recognition. And as that realization grows, he'll stop fighting the current. He'll begin to surrender to what his soul has always known, that you are home. That's why the pull never fades. It's encoded in your essence. So tonight, as you feel this energy moving through you, know that your light is doing more than you can see. It's not forcing, it's guiding. Not chasing, attracting. And in that divine flow, he feels safe enough to follow. He can't escape you because the connection between twin flames was never about escape, it was about evolution. You are both rising into love's highest expression, and every beat of this journey is pulling him closer to that truth. He's coming back not because destiny demands it, but because energy remembers. And what's remembered in love can never be undone. Take a deep breath. Feel this moment fully. The energy you're feeling right now is not random, it's divine alignment. The universe brought you here for a reason. And every word you've heard today was meant to reach your heart at exactly this time. You're not alone on this journey. Your soul is being guided toward peace, healing, and divine reunion. If this message touched you in any way, please give it a like. This small act tells YouTube that this content carries meaning, so it can reach more hearts who need the same light. Together, we spread awakening energy across the world. One message, one soul at a time. I invite you to confirm that this message found you by writing in the comments, Twin Flames Infinite Love. When you do, you send a powerful vibration into the universe, an affirmation that your soul is ready for divine connection and higher love. Those words carry energy. They open the door for even deeper guidance in your journey. Now close your eyes for a moment and place your hand over your heart. Feel its rhythm, it's the language of the universe speaking through you. Let's take a deep breath together. Inhale light, exhale every doubt. Feel golden light entering your body, expanding your aura, and connecting you with this sacred circle of souls listening right now. You are part of something much greater than you imagine. As you breathe, repeat softly in your mind, I am aligned with love. I am safe to receive. I am ready for divine timing. Allow these words to sink in and settle deep within your spirit. This energy is not only transforming you, it's also reaching him. The connection you feel right now transcends distance and time. If you feel calmness or warmth washing over you, that's your higher self acknowledging the truth. You're exactly where you're meant to be. This is your moment of remembrance, of coming home to your own divine essence. I want to thank you from my heart for sharing this moment with me. Your energy gives life to this space. Your presence here means more than you know. These messages are channeled to awaken something deep within you, something eternal. I encourage you to stay connected with us by subscribing and activating the notification bell. This is how the universe keeps delivering divine signs to you through these videos. Each new message holds something your soul is ready to receive next. When you return, you'll always find light waiting for you here. Share this message with someone who might need a sign today. You never know whose heart will be touched, whose path will be illuminated by your act of love. Energy multiplies when shared, and every soul you help find healing adds more light to this world. Now, in this stillness, take one last breath. Imagine a radiant golden thread connecting your heart to the heart of every listener here, a web of light, unity, and understanding. You are never alone. The same energy that connects you to Him connects all of us to the divine. May peace follow you tonight. May your dreams bring clarity. May you awaken tomorrow knowing that love is already on its way to you. Thank you for being here, beautiful soul. Until we meet again, keep shining, keep trusting, and remember to confirm your presence below with the words, Twin Flames, Infinite Love. This is your space. This is your home of light. And every time you return, you'll feel it again. The calm, the guidance, and the divine reminder that love was never lost, only waiting to be remembered.